Hey guys, Gigo is here from nightcoding.com, here with a quick tutorial on how to use Jägerbomb for Call of Duty 4 1.7 patch. It's going to be a little bit of a jump between the video because my screen recorder can't capture the in-game, so I'm going to record the basic program settings first and then jump over to Fraps to record the in-game portion of it. Um, at the end of the video, I'm going to take the files I have here and upload them to probably Mediafire or something so you guys can see that the link is the same as what's in the post. Hope you guys like the tutorial, and don't forget to visit the website. It's nightcoding.com. Alright, so I'm going to open up Jägerbomb here. Some antiviruses may detect this as a virus, mainly because it edits the MP data file before launching Call of Duty 4. Now, as you notice here, my Call of Duty 4, I got it on Steam, so that's going to be my path. If you had the disc, it's probably going to be /Activision /Call of Duty 4 /IW3MP.exe. And you can just click this button here to change the path, just find where it's located. When you go to the player settings, you can change some of the stuff here. For instance, if you want to see enemy players, you can see their bone structure in like a wireframe, and that color will be red for enemies, and you could do it for friends and make them green, or you could leave them alone. Name tags in this case will always be enabled, and it will tell you the distance as far away as you are. I think this says the maximum distance is 130. You can adjust that to whatever, but I'm going to just leave it at 130. If the players can't be seen, then it gives you a separate tag color. So basically, if they're behind a wall, it gives you a different color. Let's see. You can enable you can do the same thing as you do for the enemy team, which is over here. You can do the same thing for the friends. Tell you where they are, their distance, their name. Come over to configuration. You can set the stun and flash intensity. I have it set to 0, so that when I get flashed, it's like not really there. Maybe slows me down a little bit. Always remove the night vision, so that way it looks better when you turn on night vision. Cheat CVARs, some of them work. I know things like sustain ammo do not work, but the wall hack, I think it's R_Z near. You set that to 35 and it works perfectly. Force laser does work. When you throw a grenade, it'll show you exactly how many milliseconds you have until that grenade blows up. It'll force the HUD even if you're in a hardcore team deathmatch, which we're going to be doing when I show you the in-game portion of this. It'll always show the enemies wherever they are, no matter whether or not you have a UAV. It'll show a colored crosshair for you. Yeah, in game. That's basically it. Enable auto fire for non-auto fire weapons. That's basically like the rapid fire mod from Xbox, except if you have an M9 out, you just click and hold with your mouse, and it will continue to shoot automatically. Zoom on fire means with Jägerbomb, you can't use the normal right click to zoom. That's the aimbot. So what happens when you normally oops. Well, yeah, this is gonna screw up a little bit here. Let's see if I can close this out. Close window. Crap. Alright, so you're probably seeing a very black screen right now. I'm going to quit COD 4 because I did not mean for that to pop up. As I was saying, yeah, with Jägerbomb, the aimbot is set to right click. So when you left click, which is firing basically, it'll automatically zoom down the sight. And over here you can disable the recoil, which is very helpful. And you can choose whether you want particles to be regular, disabled, or if you want them to be wireframes, like smoke and grenade explosions will be wireframes. Come over here to the aimbot, and this is where you can choose. You've got 3 different configurations, and you can choose, I guess, between one of the 3. I usually just stick to configuration 1 and do 2 different profiles. I usually aim for the head when I want people to know I'm hacking, but if I want it to be like a quiet hack, I'll just aim for the body. I'll set it so that it doesn't re-aim for, that's set to 1 second. But I mean, you can set it to re-aim to whatever you want depending on where you're at. If you're in a hardcore team deathmatch like what I usually go into, it's just 1 millisecond and then it'll re-aim automatically, which means just click uncheck do not re-aim. Settings only aim if a body part is visible. Basically, if the person is behind a wall, it won't automatically lock onto that person. But if their leg is visible outside of a wall, it'll automatically lock to that. If there are no visible body parts, it aims at the best invisible target. So basically, whoever you have a better chance of shooting at, you'll shoot at him instead. It'll automatically lock to him instead. Aim prediction, I don't normally use. I really don't even know what the fuck it does, to be honest. The field of view, I usually set to stay the same because that just grabs the field of view from Call of Duty. But you can always aim with a different field of view. For instance, if you had decided to set your field of view to 360, it'll spin around nonstop, just getting everybody. We're going to go over here to the binds. This is just your basic settings while you're in game. So like if you want to show the menu, you press F3. If you want to disable the visuals, press F5. If you want to disable the aimbot, F6. And you can change these by clicking the button, and it'll tell you if it's a button or an on-off switch, etc. There is a voice spoofer, although I've never tried it because I don't normally use voice. You can decrease, increase, and reset the field of view with 8, 9, or 0. When you're aiming with aimbot configuration 1, it's mouse 2. When you're aiming with configuration 2, it's mouse 3, which is the scroll wheel on your mouse. If you click it down, that's configuration 2. And configuration 3 is not bound. You can disable aiming at visible body parts by pressing Control. You can disable aim prediction by pressing E. Punk Buster, I always set it to clean Punk Buster screenshots, but for some reason my computer just does not like Punk Buster with Call of Duty. And that's happened on all. I've got 4 laptops and all 4 of them just will not run with Punk Buster. So I leave it on, but it doesn't really matter for me. The voice spoofer, again, as I said, I've never used it. I guess you could set it. My guess, judging by what I'm seeing here, the shortcut on the keyboard, whatever file it is you want to play, if you want to loop it, and if you want it to say something when you loop that, and if you want to loop the say text. This is the basic settings. In-game, I'm not going to go through all this menu stuff. I'm just going to show you the basics of how to aim and get kills. It's very easy. The hardest part really is staying alive because God mode is not on. And I will show you the wall hack while I'm in there. So that concludes the actual desktop portion of the video. I'm going to head over to Fraps and start recording the Call of Duty portion of it. Just so you guys can see, all you do is you click the launch button and it'll automatically launch the game and set all these settings to true. So now I'm going to click launch, and actually no, I'm going to end the video, and then I'm going to start recording on Call of Duty, and then we'll return to the desktop when I start uploading the file to Mediafire or wherever the fuck I decide to do it. Alright, see you in the next part. Alright, I ended the video until this thing loaded because it just wouldn't load while I was recording. Now when you get in game, you're going to see some noticeable things like all the opposite players are yellow when they're behind walls and they're red when you can see some kind of body part. If you hold the left mouse button and the right mouse button, you'll obviously just start shooting and it'll automatically lock to whoever's in sight. I've got no more ammo left, but let's go like right up next to these bitches here. There's my UAV. Okay, there's my airstrike. Okay, somebody else already got an airstrike.
Ah, crap, I just got my helicopter. Oh well. And there's my first death. But if you look at my score, I'm already 8-1, and I've been in here for only a few minutes. I don't have this set to my usual let everybody know I'm hacking thing, otherwise I'd be like fucking scoping into everybody right now, but you get the general idea of it. Wow, that hurt. Alright, we're just gonna really quickly go over to a private wall here. And we're going to go into the console by pressing the tilde key, which, if nobody knows, it's right underneath the escape key. And you're going to press \Z_NEAR and then space and make it 35. And then you're going to press the tilde key again to close the console. Now if you walk up to a wall, voila, you can see through it. Wall hack. This would not be available if you did not have Jägerbomb activated, because Jägerbomb automatically allows cheap protected CVARs to be activated. Things like player sustain ammo 1 does not work, which I will show you when I spawn. I'm going to go /player_sustain ammo. I just screwed that up. /player_sustain ammo. Oops. 1. Now I set it to 1, so now I just start moving, and as you can see, my ammo is still going down, so that's one of the ones that won't work. I haven't fully checked out what will work on here. If I had to guess, I'd probably say jump _ height. Maybe I could spell height. And then I set it to 1,000. I'm assuming that might work. We're about to find out. Yeah, that does work. So the jump height mod does work. Within reason. Apparently, it'll only let you go to a certain point because of the server itself. But you can jump considerably higher, I guess. The other one you can try is /G_grat. No. CG. Is it CG _ gravity? Fuck. I remember this one. It's just been a while since I've done the CVARs on PC. Alright, well, let's start out with something simple then. FO, well, that's something you can do anyway. Fuck am I doing? Let's get some kills here. Look at that, I already got a UAV. Oh, look at that, I can see throughout the map. That's nice. There's an airstrike. Oh, of course, airstrike not available. Somebody else called in one. Eventually here, use the airstrike to get the... Boom! Boom! Multi-kill. 10 kill streak. Let's get around this fuckhead here. Ooh, free gun. Took a second there. The MP5. Ah. Helicopter got me. Alright, so yeah, that's the basics of how to use it. You can try any DVARs or CVARs you want in the console with Jägerbomb enabled. I can't guarantee you all will work, but a good portion of them will. Just be warned, is easy to get banned while using this tool, so use it in moderation. And remember that Nycoding does not support hacking for rank in competitive games, especially like now, although mine is because I'm trying to make the tutorial for you guys, so it's temporarily acceptable. Airstrike not available. Oh, I died. Oh well. Anyway, so that's the basics. I'm going to go back to my desktop now and show you guys the upload and the link so you guys can download it, and see you guys in a bit.
Okay, so I'm back here on my desktop, and as you can see, this shows no icons just because I decided not to show them. My desktop is a mess. Anyway, we're going to pick up Jägerbomb here, and this is everything in here. I got the config, the license, and the program itself. I'm just going to send to compressed zip folder, Jägerbomb.zip, and we're going to go mediafire.com. Fraps is still running, that's why it's showing that stupid frames per second in Firefox. Let's get rid of Fraps. Let's see. Upload. Loading uploader. And we're just going to drag this into here, and we're going to begin the upload. So let it upload real quick, and I will add the link to the post, and then I will where's the copy link? That's not what I wanted to do. Copy link. There, copied the clipboard. Download link. That code. There's the link. This way you can verify that this is the same upload. And I will be uploading this video in probably about 5 minutes. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Remember, we'll be posting more tutorials as we get the time or whenever we feel like it. Don't forget to visit us at nycoding.com and check out our other tutorials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Have fun.